Okay, welcome back guys. We're on Secret of Mana playthrough with commentary part 3, I believe. Last time we left off here, we now have all of our weapons powered up at this point. We have all the magics powered up as well, up to at least level 1 that we can do. And I'll show you what kind of gear we have. We have all 4 medical herbs, a couple wishes, royal jam, candy, chocolate, and 4 fairy walnuts. You'll need the fairy walnuts, those regenerate your magic. I've got everybody kind of put to keep away and guard, that way hopefully the AI won't go nuts and just won't know what in the world to do. I will point out one thing. There's a thing on here that says targeting. If you're fighting a bunch of different enemies, but you want your allies to target a certain enemy, you can use this right here, and it will give you a little cursor to point towards which enemy you want them to attack. So you can kind of use that if you want to on certain things. I'll show you what we have equipped: headgear, rabbite cap, hair ribbon, 2 spiky suits and a chain vest, and the 3 power wrists. That's about the best you can get until you beat the wall in Pandora. We're gonna go to it's called the Underground Palace, but I think you can also call it the Fire Palace. Let me see what the book actually calls it. Because I'd hate to call it something. Okay, it's called the Underground Palace. So we got rid of the orb that was there by using freeze. We're not going to fight everything in here. We are going to fight a few things. You got to really be careful with those goblins right there. I think I'm going to switch for the whip, and I think I'm going to try to beat them with the whip back here so I don't get hit and really walloped. You don't have to fight them, but it's kind of hard to get them to get away from the door unless you do. And then there's kid goblins and there's maw goblins. I think the one I'm beating up right now is a kid goblin. Those are the ones that get respawned. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, of course you're going to use Cure Water. Well, did better than I wanted. That's another thing, guys. You see that chest just ran away from me and sprouted legs. That's the first time that's happened. Usually there's something good in the chest. Now, they can trick you and there can be something not good. Okay, that's power wrist. That's a piece of equipment. I think it's what we've already got. Yeah, so we can just sell that whenever we go back to the store. So that's a pretty good pickup. Go through this door. Be very careful with some of these enemies in here. I think there's switches on both sides of this. On both sides of this area that you have to go down to. This is not a real big area, but it can get kind of aggravating and annoying because of the enemies. Be careful when coming down here. I don't know what's going to be down here. There can be different enemies like slimes and stuff. So you'll tap one of these switches. And the best thing to do is maybe just run across and go down and tag the other switch. You see that was a chest horse. I don't really fight them too much because they're kind of hard to deal with. Try to just hit this slime and go on around it. You really don't want to deal with slimes unless you absolutely have to. Now the middle should be open. We're going to run past the goblins. We're not going to fight goblins unless we absolutely have to, and even then we're going to fight them from a distance. So you go up in here. Watch out. I think there's some goblins up in here. Yeah, they're over there. I see the boomerang. Crap. Might want to stick on them while you're hitting them if you can. Try to not have any more than just a couple on the screen at any one given time. You don't want to have a bunch of them swamping you and then you're trying to fight them and you're taking needless damage. Okay, we're going to try to run. Well, we were going to try to run. See, this is a kind of a bad spot. The only good thing is that slime cannot bring up very many more slimes yet because there are 3 enemies on the screen and that's the max that you can have. Good little goblin. Wouldn't let me up. Nah, we're just going to run by them. Yeah, we're probably going to fight these here. That's another thing. I think you can only have 3 enemies on the screen at one time. Oh, the Maw Goblin got whacked. This whip is not the strongest of weapons, but I'm trying to... Crap. Gosh. Good Lord, have mercy. God, run past them, stupid! The door's right there. Okay, I'm going to use Cure Water even though I didn't really want to. Plus, if you cast it on one person, it's more. So that's a thing as well. And then, see, then I didn't even get a cast of it, and it still sucked my magic away because... Let's just do all. I should have just done all to begin with. That should give us enough right there. It took magic away from me even though I didn't even use it. Okay, so you want to run through this next door. Don't even worry about that chest knight right there. Those things are hard to kill. Hit this guy and just move on. Okay, this is the stage room. You can't barge in here. We gnomes won't allow it. What a windbag, little brat. I sprayed attacks him a few times. Take this. This is an outrage. Oh, I'm out of here. Yeah, you run. Look, back there. This is the Fire Gigas. He's weak to the ice. So what you want to do is just... I'm just going to take control of the sprite real quick. And once that elemental disappears, you can just go ahead and use it again. Just keep rapid firing this dude with magic. He may not go down. You may have to use a Fairy Walnut. Not really sure. And there he goes. Somebody just leveled up too. I don't know who. But somebody leveled up. Okay. So we're going to get an orb. Got Axe's orb. So we're going to go up here. And we're going to talk to the gnome. He says, "Phew, thanks, that oaf was always bugging me. Forgive me, I used you to get some relief." Jim's character, "Dolt, serve me and maybe I'll forgive you. Otherwise I'll throw you to my servant, Chris." "I know, let me be your servant." "Hey, who are you calling a servant?" "Oh dear, anyway, call me anytime, anywhere. Now close your eyes. Both you and your wife may summon me." She says, "What? Me married to that? I like your style, gnome." "Well, that's that. Be seeing you." So you have to go up and you get the gnome's powers. And then you have to go up to the mana seed. I like to have the sword right here. Now, on your way to Pandora, you probably need to level up the gnome's power a little bit and well, you won't have to level up Undyne's power, but you'll need to level up the gnomes at least a little bit. Hey, Jim. He gets his head or something, and then he remembers. He remembers stuff. They live in the Upperland Forest. We've got to take him there. I'll let you hang out with me until we arrive. What a treat. So, make sure that you got that one. Now, the gnome's powers are as follows. You have the earth slide, which is it's like a big mud ball that goes up in the air and comes down and hits them. The gem missile, which you've seen whenever I fought the mantis ant, that does that little crystal thing that shoots back down on them. And the speed down, which slows them down. Danielle's powers are Stone Saber, which can be put on a weapon. You can petrify enemies like that. Same thing with the snowman. You can't hit them for anything. There's a speed up, which helps your speed. And then the defender, which helps your defense. Don't use a lot of everything. Now, I could use the magic rope to get out of here, which I think I'm going to. Because I just don't feel like walking back out of here. We're going to go and we're going to go back up to the gnome village. We're going to save the game and we're going to work on... We're going to do a little bit of grinding. We're not going to do much. We're just going to do a little bit of grinding. We did get one orb, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this orb up here to Watts. And it's the axe. The reason I say we're going to do a little bit of grinding is because the next boss that's down in Pandora, the way to beat him is to use the earth slide. But if the earth slide is not strong enough, it's not going to do enough damage. So what you need to do is when you go in here to the inn, you need to spend the night. That replenishes your hit points and your magic points. I'm going to work on the sword on the way there. I'm going to have Jim's character work on the gnome's ability. You'll need to get both of your magics up to level 2. But for right now, Undyne's magic is not going to be anything useful. So we're not going to worry about moving that up right yet. We'll cast some spells out here on the first few enemies we see, and then we'll work with the axe to try to keep it leveled up so we don't have all kinds of stuff going on. So we'll have Jim cast this spell a few times on a few of the enemies. So bear with me while I go to Pandora. While I'm still casting spells and everything. You don't want to use a fairy walnut because they're too much money to just kind of throw one away. And I'm going to use Gem Missile to finish this one off. See, you can even target ones that aren't even on the screen. As you can see, it was trying to hit one that wasn't on the screen. Alright. How far did that go up? 36? Gosh, that's pitiful. We're gonna have to do better than that. So I guess when we get down to Pandora, I guess we'll have to see if we can I guess we'll have to see if we can level it up down there, if we can stay at the end and just keep leveling it up. We got some gold pieces there. I'm gonna work with this axe a little bit before we get there. We're pretty much gonna run through the ruins in Pandora because there's a lot of really bad enemies in there, and a lot of them can really hurt you really bad. So we'll do a little bit of walking to get there. We'll walk instead of fast travel. That way we can maybe level up the weapon, and we might be able to stay at like Nico's or somewhere. Or no, right here we can go stay at the village, and we can sell that armband we had. Now, a lot of time you're not going to go to Kippo Village, I don't think, very many times. So don't worry about that too much. Let's see. Let's go ahead and sell this other armlet to him. Okay. And we'll see if he's got anything to buy. I don't think he does. No, he's got her Kung Fu dress. That is a significant upgrade. I didn't know that was there. Okay. So you'll want to give her that Kung Fu dress right now. Let's see. And then you'll sell that other piece of armor. Ah. Kicking through too many screens. Chance, what are you doing? Go ahead and sell that. Now, we'll go ahead and we'll level up a little bit of Danielle's magic. And then we'll stay at the end so that we can replenish Jim's magic. Let's go ahead and use Danielle's magic. We're going to use Remedy since it's only one magic point. This will level it up faster too. If you have something that's one magic point, go ahead and use it. I should have done that. I should have done that with Jim and just used slow down 11 times. That's what I should have done. I didn't think about it, but that's what I should have done. I think that's what I'm going to do this next time. I'm going to wait until there's an enemy that can't get to us and just use slow down. The more times you cast spells, the faster they go up in level. And they're not individual, so like when you're doing this, this helps the whole Undying level. It doesn't just do it by spell. It does it by, you can even take control of her and just use that there. So like hers is up to 44. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Jim. Okay, 10 gold per night. That's not bad. I'm going to take Jim and I'm going to try to cast Slow Down. I think he's got 11 magic points. I'm going to try to cast Slow Down 11 times on an enemy, as long as the enemy can't get to us. So maybe I should switch back to me real quick. It's got to be an enemy that can't get to me, so I forgot all about that. And I was like, man, why did that not go up? Yeah, that's why it didn't go up. Mike can cast it on this mushroom here. Oh, that was too fast. That's too fast too. I'll go ahead and kill him. It has to be on an enemy that can't get to me. Not right offhand anyway. Like this guy. He can't get over here. Well, he won't get over here because I'm over here, so how come I can't cast that? He's right there. What? There we go. Now what difference did that make? I guess I had to get closer. You can't do it from far away. No. And you can just keep doing this. I don't really know that it actually... It's supposed to slow them down, but I don't know that it actually does that. See, we just leveled it up by doing that. So Jim's magic skill is at least level 1. Which is good. The Busby's tangled thing can go off the screen at any moment now. And just like the magic getting leveled up, it may take a little bit. After a while, you'll be one-shot killing these enemies. You'll swing at them one time and they'll just wham and they're gone. 14 gold pieces. As you can see, I can kill most of the Lullabuds and most of the Rabbites with one hit. Sometimes I'll get a mush boom with one hit, but not often. We don't have to 100% be leveled up before we get there, but I would like to have some things leveled. Okay, my weapon skill just went up, so that means I can switch weapons with somebody. Switch weapons with the girl. Let her work with the axe a little bit here. Axe is a better weapon. I don't mind it. About the only weapon I really don't like on here is the gloves. And there's one set of gloves that puts people to sleep. So I like using those. Because it puts the enemies to sleep. I think we're at Pandora. We are at Pandora. Okay. Let me go ahead and work with Danielle's leveling up of the Undyne. And then we'll stay at the inn, and then we'll go over to the ruins, and we'll go through there. Crap. Level 1 Earth Slide should do fairly good against the wall. I can't imagine we would need anything else. And I don't think it's a very big area either. No, it's only about 4 rooms. So it shouldn't be too bad. I didn't mean to cast it on myself. It always takes longer when you cast it on yourself. If you hit select on here, that's how you switch between characters on that. If you want to take control of a certain character, you can look down there and you can kind of see me switching characters every so often. The person with the little 1 in the upper right hand corner near their picture, that's who I've got control of at that moment. Like I said, you guys may have to look down there every so often to see what I'm doing. I think there are 10 here too. Now, like I said, you can level the gnome on up to level 2 if you want before you take on the evil wall, but you don't have to. Let's see. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the dude who's got the whip at this point in time. You're going to head down through here. And, oh, whoa. I need to talk to that blue-haired girl. That's Fana. That is Danielle's character's friend. What's the matter? She didn't say anything. She disappears. Let's check out the ruins. Okay. So she's up here too. I'll talk to her again. And it says, Danielle, I'm going on a one-way trip. Pretty neat, huh? Come on, Fana, snap out of it. Shut up. And I guess she hits her. Stop bothering me. And then she goes on in. And she says, Fana. Fana. Hey, you, make room. And she kind of hits the guards at the gate and knocks them out the way. Unless we hurry, Fana's gone. Her Dalek's probably here too. So, we're not going to do a whole lot of fighting. He says, "What?" My character says, "Watch out." That's an understatement. You want to run through here and not really stop for anything. Let me make sure I'm going the right way. There's a lot of doors in here, but you don't need to go through any of those. Go straight up here. Don't worry about these things out here. They'll cast spells and everything else. Don't worry about these. Go while they're casting spells. You may have to worry about some stuff here. Oh, crap. That's not what I need. Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Those flying things can cast different spells and cause status ailments and things. Which way do I go here? I go down? Yeah. There's another door up there if you want to fight some other stuff. We're going straight down. There's two of these places. These are like ruin things and stuff. You may have to switch your characters right there because sometimes they're too stupid to go down the stairs themselves. Usually if you just hit run, they'll catch up with you. Gosh, what is it with those things this time? Usually there's not that many of them there. Usually it's just a bunch of stupid zombies. Pretty linear in that sense. Gosh, come on, come on, come on. See, Danielle's character got caught back there. Got hit. Didn't even take a hit, but got hit anyway. Okay, I'm going to take control of Jim. Okay. This is going to be you guys' first introduction to Thanatos. Indeed, I know all about you. You're no ordinary fool if you can beat Eleni. Hand over Fana and Diluc and make the people of the town as they were. Oh ho ho, what a spirited young lass. I suppose this is Fana. Too bad, huh? I've drained her energy and now she's my faithful servant. I need life energy to create a new peaceful world, understand? Soon the Mana Fortress will bring the people of the world together. Surrender and you can serve me. Don't and you'll end up like him. There's Diluc. He was a tough one. I see Eleni had a hard time with him too. He must be receiving some kind of special power. Great find, huh? And you can join him now. If you touch those spikes at the back of the room, it's an instant death. And there's two of these enemies like a wall, and one of them pushes you back, the other one doesn't move at all. It will be glad to have you there. Your energy will be a feast to it. The only place you can hit this thing is in the center. Well, you can hit the eyes and kind of knock them out, but the main place you have to hit it's the center eye. I don't know why I went to the guy's stuff. So I'm going to use Earth Slide on it. It can cause different stuff with that beam in its eye. I'm going to just try to pelt it with magic attacks and see if I need to use a fairy walnut in the process. I might have enough to kill it. See, that's doing an energy absorb. I'm going to use Gem Missile one time. Let's see what that does to it. Is that going to kill it? Nope, it didn't kill it. Alright, so I need a fairy walnut. Want to say anything. I was surprised it didn't quite do anything whenever I was doing that, and probably getting ready to. Yeah, it's using Cure Water on itself. One Earth Slide will take care of that though. There it goes. That wasn't too bad. That was even at level 1 on the Earth Slide. Still, if it had been on level 2, I probably wouldn't have had to use Fairy Walnut. You're going to get another orb, a Bow's Orb from this one. You go up. Oh, so you are the ones with the Mana Sword. The villagers are yours, but not these two. Wait. Diluc, Fana. Till we meet again. Mwahaha. So there are no enemies or anything here, so we're just gonna... Oh, can't use it. You can talk to the people here, but they don't have much to say, so... Oh, maybe they do have... Well, I bet Gemma's out there on the floor. That's why. Gemma, oh Chris, sorry, I was spacing out. Thanatos is one of their best men. They must be desperate to get mana. But why was he taking the life energy away from the people here? The Empire only needs the power from the seeds, not from the people. There's something curious about Thanatos. I've got a bad feeling about him. Anyway, let's get out of here. Return to Lucca's palace. I'm off to the underground palace. We're not going to do that, though. We want to make some stops first. And then we're still going to have to grind levels on stuff. I mean, that doesn't excuse that fact. So go up here on this far right hand side and you'll go to the castle. Go the same way you went to find Danielle's character. And go into the king's room here. To go back in here. And you'll talk to the king again. You did it, Chris. Brightness is returning to normal everywhere. What Jim has said about the mana sword and you was true. We must now part with our treasure. We've guarded these for centuries for you, wielder of the mana sword. So that guard moves. Now you can come down here and there's 6 treasure chests. 50 gold. 50 gold. 50 gold. 2 of these are orbs. I guess the other one's 50 gold. Yep, 50 gold. Okay. And 2 of them are orbs. That's why I said we'll be cutting off the stream here in just a little bit because we're going to work our way back to Gaia's Navel, which is a good place to, and Swords Orb, which is a good place to work on leveling magic and things up. So, but first of all, we're going to go down here. We're going to go back into the city and we're going to spend some of that new money. We'll probably have to go get a fairy walnut from Nico since we used one. Or you'll probably, well, I think Nico's the only place that sells them right now. A little bit later, there's other places that sell them. I don't know if you go in here or not. I can't remember. I think it's here. Yeah, and this guy's got way better armor. So if you didn't buy her the Kung Fu dress where you need to buy it, now you can buy it. We're going to buy 3 of these Cobra bracelets. Yes, they are pricey, but that's going to help in the long run. And what we're going to do is we're going to equip. We're going to go to the bracelets for each character. Equip those, and then we're going to sell the ones that we just had. Recoup some of the money. I'm not going to get a whole lot back, but a little bit's better than none. Alright. Alright, so we got new armbands. We're going to work on leveling up. Make sure he doesn't have any fairy walnuts. We're gonna work on leveling up some of the stuff on the way back to Gaia's Navel. But we're not gonna do everything, but we're gonna work on some of it. So just bear with me while I work on some of it. No. So I'm down to reach level 2, so I need to use Gnome. On hers, you may just want to use the defense magic. It's the only one that's the lowest amount. And you can cast that on everybody. That'll help at least a little bit. Their defense will go up. And I'm going to stay at the inn. That way Jim gets his magic back and can work on leveling up stuff. And now I'll control Danielle going back, and we'll kill some enemies. Level up some. I'll try to level up that axe a little bit, since we now have 3 weapon orbs that will have to get changed. So that's a thing as well. Which way did I come in here? Did I come in here from up here? I don't think I did. No. I came in from the side way then. When you see magic faded, that means that what you had on, like the defender and stuff, is worn off. Need to catch something that I can speed down a lot. Something maybe can't get to me, getting stuck on a tree. Now this one only has to level up one more level. It's up to level 2, and the Undying magic will only have to level up one more. Okay, there went the gnome. I think there went the gnome one. So then we'll use the Undying one. Yeah. So the gnome's done for Jim. I'll do this so I can get an even number. Now we gotta level up the Undying one, which a lot of those are straight attacks, and you want to do that. Yeah, sorry about a little bit of grinding, guys. A little bit. Not too bad. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to do the weapons on here. I'll do those on the I'll do those off stream. But at least you'll know where I'm at, what I've already done. That helps out a lot sometimes on playthroughs like this. Medical herb won't fit. I could do the next stuff, but if I'd done it by the time we got done, we would have all kinds of orbs and things that I would have to level up, and that's not really a good thing, because then you spend hours trying to level up however many weapons or whatever you have, and it takes forever. And usually I only stay in one spot whenever I'm leveling stuff up, so a lot of times that's one of those things where I have to kind of just, I either have to listen to the music that's on the game, or I have to try to listen to something else, music wise, or on the phone. And the less time I spend doing that, the better off. So we're gonna try to keep our weapons and stuff up to time, up to level. Getting a lot of kills though. Yeah, we'll have to go back to Nico at some point and get our other fairy walnut. I elected earlier to go through the forest and to do it that way, and that seemed to work for me because there's like a shortcut through the forest, but I was able to kill some of them in the forest and get extra get extra money and stuff. See, her weapon skill went up. So now Jim is the only one that needs that weapon, that axe. And with Jim, it's a pain because that character is, like I said, he's the weakest of the physical attack characters. We're going to see if this dude's got fairy walnuts. I don't think he does, though. He does not. Okay. I didn't think he did. So Nico's the only one that's got them right now. Might go ahead and work on leveling up Danielle's. We'll cast speed up one time at least. I don't like having the odd number ones, so I try to cast one that's I'll just cast them on them. We may get the magic done by the time we get back to Gaia's Navel, which would be good. That'd be great if that was the case. That's not going to happen. Well, I don't think Jim's Undying level is that much either. No, 32. But to stay at some of these ends, it's only 10 gold. Get me a drink of water while they do all that. And I have to switch characters now. Well, at least I won't have to do too much on the magic. Oh yeah, Jim's using Undying magic. By the way, magic kills do count towards helping the weapon kills, so that is a thing. So do not be afraid to use that. Well, next place you'll have to go is the Water Palace anyway, so like I was about to say, we'd have to go near Nico's anyway. So we'll just get that when we go by Nico's. Alright. Right now, though, I'm going to go down to Gaia's Navel. Well, on down into here to the Dwarf Village. And I'm going to give Watts the orbs. And get those weapons ready. And then probably cut the stream off and we'll get everything leveled up, all the weapons and stuff. Which, good thing is, it's only going to be 3 weapons for 2 of the characters and 4 weapons for, you know, the sprite. The magics are almost done up to level 2. They only have to be up to level 2. So that's a good thing. And then we'll continue on with the story when we come back after I get it grinded. Okay, it said poison needles, but it didn't poison me. Sometimes the game glitches out on certain stuff, and sometimes it doesn't affect you. So, alright, let's see where that's at. 24 and 80. So see, like I said, the magic's about done. And 36 on Gnome on that one. I didn't use hers yet. And every time that you get a new element for magic, every time that you get a new magic, you'll have to level, like, Undying will be up to level 3 next time. The Gnome will be up to level 3 next time. and then we won't have to use, you only have to go up one level on both of those. Whereas, the new elemental, which I think is Sylphide, or Sylphide, or I don't know, I don't remember how you say it. His will be a little bit different. Alright, so, and I think it's Sword becomes the Herald Sword. The Spear becomes the Sprite Spear. And the bow becomes the Short Bow. I always press them on there just to make sure. So we can go ahead and see what they already do. The new bow, not much there. The Sprite one, this level 3 Sprite Spear, this thing can balloon enemies. That's pretty good, because then you can still hit them and they can't move. And this new sword is effective against slimes and lizards. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the guy the sword. I'm going to give Danielle's character probably the spear first. I could leave her with the bow. And then Jim's character is going to have to work with the axe for a little bit longer. So, we'll go ahead and spend the night so that we can get our magic back. And next time, what we'll do is I'll level these weapons and things up off stream. And when we come back, we'll have all that leveled up. The next stream that we do, we'll have all that leveled up, and then we'll I think the next place, I think you have to go back to the Water Palace, and then you have to come back here and go, and you'll defeat an enemy there. You'll take the seed back and you'll beat an enemy there. That may be a short stream next time. Yeah, that might be a short stream. Some of these might be a little bit shorter than others, because sometimes there's a lot to do and sometimes there's not much to do. And sometimes I just see how much I can kind of cram into one, and also so that it doesn't leave me doing a whole lot of grinding off stream between playthroughs, so that you guys can have what you need, but also so that I can get that done and don't have to worry about it, and I can get it done during the week, and then I can bring you the video on the weekend. So we have to figure out, how to do that. So this is going to be this stream for right now. This was part 3. We'll be back with part 4. It'll probably be next week. Next weekend. So until then.